I'm finishing up this Labubu. I want to add some stones to her little ears, and then she's done. But I went to Michael's yesterday, and I cleared them out of all their kind of like rose gold and gold SS20 sized stones. So when I'm done with the ears for this one, we're gonna start fresh with this one. So we're gonna be rhinestoning this one next. But for now, we're gonna do the little ears on this baby. All right, let's see. A little more glue. There we go. Hello. How are we doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm off work today. So I got to go out last night, which was fun. I got to go to Lip Smack in Oakland, which is a wrestling themed drag show. And I got to hang out with my drag mummy, which was so fun. And it was the battle of the podcasters. And the best part was that they snuck me in at the last minute because I'm a local podcaster too. And I got to win, which was fun. It was fun to win. I got to hold the championship belt for a bit. That was fun. All right, that's one ear down. I like adding the little stones in the ears. I think it's so cute. I think it brings it all together. Do you know what I'm saying? It brings it all together. But especially the little lashes. I mean, come on. Labubu with lashes. That's just, who doesn't want a Labubu with lashes, right? But yes, so I'm off of work today. Sorry if you can, there's a daycare literally in the apartment across the hall. So sorry if you hear babies crying. They're not mine. It's a daycare literally right next door. So sorry for the crying babies. They're not mine. I wouldn't just be stoning a Labubu and ignoring a baby crying. That'd be something. But yes, I'm off work today. So I got to see my trainer this morning. And now I get to rhinestone with you beautiful people. I'm having so much fun rhinestoning Labubus. It's so satisfying. And like with the explosion of the Labubus, now so many people have them. To be able to have one that looks one of one is so fun. I took Crystal LaBeija Labubu out last night to the party, and everybody was gagged because she's fully crystallized. She's a fully crystallized Labubu. Okay, so this is La Bunny Boo Boo. She is in Puerto Rico for the Bad Bunny residency. That's why she's wearing her blue outfit for the colors of the ocean of Puerto Rico. And she is having the time of her life in Puerto Rico. And that's why she's La Bunny Boo Boo. La Bunny Boo Boo. I'll get Crystal LaBeija Boo Boo in a second, but she's over on the table. Okay, so we're done with her. So we're going to let her sit so that her ears can dry and sat. We're going to put these little stones away so that they're not in the way. And that's this size, right? Where is... If you are a rhinestone person, or if you're a crafty person with rhinestones, this is the part that I struggle with, is like laying out the rhinestones, because then you have to take a minute to get them all flat so you can grab them with your like little picking tool, and then getting them back into their container. Like, ay Dios mío, ¿qué pasa? ¿Por qué no me ayudas? How do you do it? There's got to be a method to the madness. I have not figured it out. This is not giving women in STEM, because I have not been able to problem solve this problem. Okay, let's see. How about if we bring this to the edge? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Women in STEM. Problem solving, real time. Where else are you gonna get that? All right. We're going to now figure out the pattern. So I think I want to do another kind of like ombre kind of moment with this Labubu. Hi everybody. Hi in the chat. So I want to have an ombre moment for her, but our stone palette is these 3 colors. And then I also have some small rose gold. And then I also have this shade of pink. So we have like a pink and rose gold kind of color story. And I cleared out Michael's of these sized stones and like in these colors. So I only have so many. So I have 4 of the gold. So that should be the middle of the body because it uses the most. And then, or is it the top? Maybe it's the top of the body. Oh, I have 5 golden honey, actually. That's a lot. And then I have light rose AB, light rose AB, light rose AB. That's 3 of those and 3 light rose. So how does this pattern talk to me? How are we talking to each other? I think we start with the light, then we work our way down to the gold, and then, I mean, the rose, and then the gold. What do we think? I think this feels like a good, how does that look on camera? I like it. I like it. I like it. And then her little necklace. I feel like she needs like a statement necklace, but this is too pink. Is it this? Maybe she doesn't have that kind of necklace. Maybe she has a different kind of necklace. Okay, we're gonna figure that out later. I'm gonna start. So we're going to go light rose AB for the top of her little body. So we're gonna open those first. We're gonna put this, uh-oh, we have an emergency over here. No, what happened? Why? Why? Oh, come on. Okay. And then Give her her little bow. Ta-da. Okay. Let's start. Oh my god, my foot's falling asleep. Sorry, hold on, give me a second. Ah! Ah! Okay, sorry, my foot was falling asleep. Okay. Ah! I'm dropping everything. I think we're almost ready to start a new boo-boo. A new boo-boo. Okay. My brain is processing still. What am I doing? Okay, we're doing light rose AB crystals at the top of her little body because she's serving body. Her body is tea. Her body is tea. Her body is tea. Tea. Okay. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna start with these stones. Hi. So not easy to open. But I don't want to accidentally cut open the container. Why? Will somebody come help me? Help me. Okay, let me put this up so I can read the chat for a bit. Hello. Hi. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm struggling here. Will somebody help me? Help me. Help me, mamacita. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I got it. Success. We're in, ladies and gentlemen, and they thems. Okay, we have our first. I don't want it to spill. Please don't spill. Ay, mamacita. Ay, mamacita. Okay. So yeah, this is not something I can put them back into. Okay. Back to stoning. So this is, again, if you're a Mariana, if you're a craft like person, if you're a person of the crafting tribe, and you do things with rhinestones, how do you do this? What's your process for laying out stones? Does everybody just do this? Is this just part of the process? Like how when you're chopping onions, you have to like wash the vegetable, peel it. Like there's just a process to things, and this is part of rhinestoning? Or is there like a tool that will like help you filter them out and so that they land on their backs and not their tummies, so that you don't have to spend all this time flipping them by hand, especially the tiny ones. The tiny ones are so hard. I've found that like I have to like almost like put them on the edge of something and then like run them against the edge, and it's the only way I can flip them on their back. Okay, we have one package of light rose AB stones. And I think I'm going to continue with my previous process. It seems to work, so let's continue. We start with the back. We trim off a little bit. I always like to pretend like I'm going to cut their head off. But I'm not. We're just going to trim them. We're just going to give them a little shaping. Just make it a little easy for ourselves when we have to glue down the fur. Now, I don't like shear them bald because then that's kind of sad. But I do like to give them a little trim where we're gonna be laying down stones. Have any of you rhinestoned your Labubus? This is fun. I highly, highly recommend it. It's very satisfying. It has been a trial and error process for sure, but if you like that too, highly recommend it. Super fun. Women in STEM, figuring things out, problem solving, real time. That's how we do it over here. I did try, it's funny, I did try to shave it with like a brrrr, and that was not a thing. Okay. We're just gonna finish trimming her a little bit. Keep giving her a little trim. Give her a little trim, trim, trim. I think for today, we're just gonna work on her back. And then when we finish her back, that'll be today's session. Let her dry a little bit, let her set. It's better to let them set a little bit before you start handling them and working on the front. So that's what we're gonna do for this session today. We're gonna work on her little back. We're doing another ombre kind of vibe with pink and rose gold. I mean, rose gold and gold and honey gold. And we're gonna give her a little outfit. Now, do I give her a pearl necklace? No. No, we're not. Okay. All right. This is always the weirdest part, is like starting. Like, laying down the first bit of glue is like so nerve-wracking because you just don't go back after that. Like, you've got glue on your Labubu. Okay, let's go. So I found that the technique that seems to work best for me is the E6000 with the jewelry tip. And then I just kind of like paint it on. It's almost like painting it on and like brushing the fur flat against her little body so that it gives you as flat of a surface as possible for your rhinestones to capture, to have surface to capture on. So we do that, and we do it in sections. So I usually start at her little neck and kind of almost like lay out a pattern for the top of her little outfit. I like little shorty sleeve moments because then you can still see some of the fur peeking through. I do have another one that's fully encrusted, and I am going to do that again with a different Labubu, but this Labubu's for my personal trainer. Shout out Millie. And for this one, we're just giving her like a cute outfit. A cute outfit is what we're giving Millie Boo Boo. Millie Boo Boo. Okay, I think, let me see. Millie Boo Boo. I like giving them like little A-line kind of. Is kind of the vibe. Little A-line dress, jumper, rompers. Okay. All right, we're ready for our first row of stones. Are you ready? I'm ready. Again, this feels very permanent, and this is always like a little nerve-wracking, like, ah! Okay, here we go. All right, there's only one beginning, and there's only one end, so let's get started. All right. Wait. No. Sometimes your little waxy picker tool will get little residue glue on it, and then it's not as it won't pick up. So I try to just rub it against my hand and try to get any of that glue residue off so that our wax picker can pick up our rhinestones. And so we can properly place them where we want them. All right. We're going, folks. The train has left the station. Choo, choo. We're on the road again. Can you see? Yeah. Oh, now we got dogs and alarms going off. So how are we doing? It's Friday. Any big plans for the weekend? That's my dog. Any big plans for the weekend? I'm gonna do some laundry. I'm gonna work on some baking. I might go live and bake. Leave me a little emoji in the chat if you would like to hang out with me while I bake. Or do you just want to watch me rhinestone Labubus? I mean, I'm not going to yuck your yum. I'm just curious. But yes, I want to do some baking. I need to, I'm actually working on launching a micro bakery. So I need to work on some of my paperwork this weekend for that so I can finish getting my permits so I can properly launch it finally. But feel free to follow Little Batch Company on Instagram, Little Batch Company. I also have a podcast, Series of Fortunate Events. So if you like yappers, check it out. It's on this channel, Sophie Pod, Series of Fortunate Events. I'm actually getting ready to start hosting some auditions for a new co-host. So if you have ever wanted to be on a podcast, hit me up. I'm going to be auditioning soon for folks to rotate in the co-host seat. Oh my gosh, that's such a pretty color. Look at that, right? She's giving already. She is giving. Okay. This is very exciting. Very exciting, very satisfying, very cute. Muy cute. Is she feeling muy bonita? Are you feeling muy bonita? Okay. Are you feeling muy bonita? I'm feeling muy bonita. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet for a second so I can concentrate. Excuse me. Sometimes I can yap and stone. Sometimes I gotta concentrate. Right now, we need to concentrate. But I feel like I gotta keep yapping because that's what you're here for, is to hear me yap. Tell me in the chat, what's your favorite Labubu? I am debating between ordering a new macaron set to rhinestone, or if I should get the have a seat, because I don't have any of those. but I don't really like the Have a Seat as much. And the Big Into Energy, they're cute, but I really like the macaron. I actually like them more than I thought. And I think that they lend themselves better to the customization of the rhinestoning just because of their colors. Okay. Ooh, whoa, hey. Ooh. Ah. What do we think? What do we think? So I can either do one more row of the AB light rose, or we move on to the light rose. Put a 1 in the chat if we should do one more row of AB. Put a 2 in the chat if we should move on to the next color, which is rose. What do we think? Because then the final color is going to be honey gold. So it's going to be rose gold AB, either up to here or one more row. Then the light rose, no AB. And then the rest of it is going to be the honey gold. So what do we think? Do we do one more row? Put a 1 in the chat. Or 2 if we should just move on to the rose gold. Whoa, hey, somebody fell. Where'd you fall from? What do we think? Okay, I think I'm going to do one more row. I think I'm going to do one more row of the light rose AB crystals. So, because we're going to use all of these, I'm just going to open this like we mean it. Ooh, I'm hungry. I need to eat. I need to eat. I'm hungry. What should I eat today? Any suggestions? Any suggestions? Okay. Let's do one more row of the light rose AB crystal. So let's put a little more glue on and let's look at this pattern. She's a little organic right now, but that's cute. We like organic. It's giving Labubu Couture. It's giving House of Labubu. It's giving she doesn't get out of bed for less than 10,000 boo-boo bucks. It's giving she owns 90% of this company. It's giving I lost it. Concentrating too hard. What is it giving? You tell me. What is she giving? She's giving Disco Diva. She's giving Donna Summer. She's giving Cool for the Summer. She's giving Demi Lovato. Now I'm just playing word association. Okay, let's concentrate. Now let's play concentration. Can you see? You can see. Okay. Ooh, I am inhaling glue fumes right now. Whew. These are such beautiful crystals. I am just in love with this color. It's very close to the color on my nails. I love a rose gold. It's just so pleasing to the eye. It's so satisfying. It's like a cutesy color that's also like grown up and like sexy. Right? Right? Am I right? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, hello? Hello? Jenna Marbles, hello, who you fighting? Who you fighting? Who you fighting? Okay. We're gonna set these aside for the front. Set this aside for the front. We're gonna open our light rose. Actually, I need to eat. I'm starting to get a headache. I should probably stop inhaling fumes and eat some proper food. I think I've, hello, let me talk to you. Hi. So I'm hitting a little bit of a wall. I worked out this morning and I did not have a proper breakfast yet. And I'm feeling it right now, especially inhaling all this glue. So I'm gonna take a little break and go make myself a little breakfast bowl and get some proper fuel and nutrition in me, as should you if you haven't. But I'll be back either probably today, because I'm off of work today. So I'll probably be back later to keep working on her. We have this Labubu to work on. And then I have one more Labubu for a friend that requested a special request. And then I have another Labubu that I'm going to actually encrust with Swarovski crystals. I'm just waiting for the rest of the crystals that I ordered to come in the mail, but they should hopefully get here today or tomorrow. So this weekend I will come on live to do the Swarovski crystal Labubu. I have the one and only Swarovski crystal, but this is not Swarovski crystal. These are just nice AB crystals. But I'm gonna go have breakfast. Thanks for hanging out with me while I finished. So if you're new, I finished La Bunny Boo Boo this morning. She is fully rhinestoned now. I love her so much. She has lashes. All of my Labubus have like a little tooth bling. That's how you know it's a MeMeCherry Labubu. She has a bow in her hair. She has rhinestones in her ear. She has earrings that match her necklace. And she's going to the Bad Bunny concert, which is why she has a romper made out of the colors of the Caribbean Sea. So this is La Bunny Boo Boo. I'm MeMeCherry. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I like to do silly things like rhinestone Labubus. I have a podcast. I also have fitness content, and I like to bake sometimes. Actually, I'm probably going to do that too at some point, either today or tomorrow. I'll probably go live while I bake. So hang out with me in my little corner of the world. Oh, one more person wants to say hi. This is Honey. Say hi. Okay, bye. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. I'll be back.